Phantom overlay's been detected by Ricochet anti-cheat. Well, I personally believe that there's going to be quite a few streamers that don't show up for their streams within the next coming days. But allow me to explain why on a video that begins right now. What's up, what's good, YouTube? Hope all is well, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Hapa, and if the title didn't give it away, Phantom Overlay cheats, the #1 cheats used by streamers, the only cheat that happens to be specifically targeted or marketed to streamers, has been detected. But what's it mean to be detected? That means that anybody that's been using Phantom Overlay cheats, any accounts that are used while they're injected with Phantom Overlay during this detection period, and all the accounts that they're going to use or attempt to use in the future have been banned and will continue to be banned because, I mean, well, at least I hope so. I hope they accompanied these detection bans with a hardware ID ban. I know what you're saying, guys. Hardware ID spoofers exist, but listen, that's just one more hurdle that if you want to continue to cheat in this game, you've got to overcome. By recently stating within their Telegram server, which is where they communicate with their customers, the owner of Phantom Overlay, that goes by Zebler, goes on to say, "Dear Phantom Overlay users, the best cheating experience is cheating and getting away with it on your main account." What a bunch of fucking nerds. For over 2 years, Phantom Overlay has offered this experience on Call of Duty. I was hoping to do the same for much longer, but unfortunately there has been a detection, and I have lost my main account. I know many of you have lost your main accounts too, but there is still much hope and much more info to give you. So please read this full message for all details. I apologize to you all for the late response. I wasn't trying to trick you. I was trying to trick the Ricochet team who monitors my announcements. I've known I was detected for a few days. What? I've known I was detected for a few days now since first day of MW3 beta. I was acting scared and confused, so they would send bans quickly on the beta so I could quickly find the detection. My plan worked and I already found exactly what they detect. What? To those who say I sacrificed your accounts to get my test results, I didn't. What the? Yes, you did. Sure sounds like you did. Ricochet detected me on both MW2 and MW3 since the games are almost identical, so are the cheats. Your bans were already coming. So this is why users who only cheated on MW2 are seeing bans from MW3. What about the MW2 bans? Those will probably come soon. Ricochet delays bans by 3 to 6 weeks to confuse cheat developers. That sounds like copium. They are sticking to that strategy with MW2, but with MW3, they got desperate to get PO out of the beta. Will everyone who injected MW2, MW3 in the last few weeks be banned? Most of you. Ricochet detection of PO is very sloppy. This sounds like a fucking post covering this dork's ego. They're going to get a lot of false positives, and not everybody who used PO will be banned. I'd love to give you all hope by saying they might revert this sloppy detection, but they probably won't. When will the detection be fixed? Soon. MW2 and MW3 injections have been disabled until then. I'm an MW2 lifetime user. What can I do? I stopped selling lifetime from MW2 before the summer. You're stuck with me. Wait for the fix, then start using on a new account. You may need to use a spoofer before you make a new account if hardware ID banned. Hopefully they all are. I'm an MW3 30-day user. What can I do? Play the game legit. I'm an MW3 lifetime user. What can I do? First off, if you spent hundreds of dollars buying lifetime on a cheat or for a game that didn't exist, you deserve to be told to chalk it. Seriously. But he says you should refund your copy of the game via support or other method as your lifetime key. Please hold on to it. Oh, God. That's pretty confident he's getting back in the game. So. In addition to fixing the detection, I will be going through all the code and hardening it against similar detections. Phantom Overlay will be back stronger than ever. We outlasted other major providers by several months and plan to do it again. I know there are some, specific cases of people that have claimed to use Phantom Overlay and haven't had their main accounts banned yet. Now, I'm hoping that, maybe that's like the guy said in the announcement, Zebler, the owner of Phantom Overlay, that it's delayed detection, and hopefully they don't just incur another one of these, timeouts for beating up on kids with no thumbs, aka known as a shadow ban. Hopefully it's one of those permanent bans, meaning your account and everything pertaining to it is gone forever.
And it's gone.
What?
it's gone. It's all gone.
But to be honest with you guys, you need to understand why this detection is a bit different than all the others. And to understand that, you first must understand a little bit about Phantom Overlay's history, and more specifically, the people that they cater to within the Call of Duty community. During Warzone 1, when Phantom Overlay tried to come to the market with their cheats, they had a kind of rough go of it, as they were the new kid on the block, and they were consistently getting DDoSed so that they couldn't make sales, and they were further harassed by bots and attacks in an attempt to, honestly, keep them out of the game, an attempt that was perpetrated by other cheat providers. Now, and honestly, it happens to a lot of times to all the new guys trying to, capture a bit of somebody else's market share. But honestly, never to the extent that their owner Ziebler had to endure. And the honest truth is the vast majority of the hate and backlash Ziebler and the Phantom Overlay users were dealing with at the time was due to the sheer amount of fear emanating from other providers. As not only did PO's marketing strategy one that was geared towards streamers, but their actual software that provided streamers with zero ability to accidentally fuck up and somehow display their cheats on show. Nor did they include any kind of ability to max out aimbot settings on the aimbot portion of their cheat. In fact, a lot of users only use the ESP, thus making themselves look a little bit more legit. Because Phantom Overlay, they have some sort of, super duper top secret coding that won't allow their wall hacks to be captured by any kind of input source or screen capture source on any kind of like open broadcaster or XSplit or anything. Actually, I guess it was super top secret. Operable word being was, because them boys got detected. And if you ask me, the writing was on the wall for quite some time now. You can only get so big, especially when promising every user the ability to become the next C-laner.
Yeah? You think you could do it if you fucking knocked out, huh? Huh?
Before enough of their eyes are on you that the action becomes unavoidable. Now, I know we all at times like to think that the devs actually want cheaters in their game somehow, some way, but in all honesty, the actions speak a little bit louder than words. But let's see how long Phantom Overlay is detected before they get back into the game of ruining ours. But what do you guys think? Is this all just smoke and mirrors because Phantom Overlay will be up probably before this video on YouTube drops? And speaking of YouTube, make sure you guys hit the like button on this video and subscribe if you're new here. Or are you in the boat that, hey man, at least they acted and, well, let's enjoy a couple less cheaters while it lasts. Actually, a lot more cheaters. Or are you like me, wondering which one of your favorite streamers got false banned during the beta, or just isn't streaming for the next few days while they figure it all out? Man, sure would be nice that their API was public so we could have a good reference point on sites like COD Tracker, but we'll just have to take Joe Woe's word for it now.
What percentage of big streamers do you think do cheat? 0.
Or Joe, we could be honest with these people and tell them why our enemies don't shoot back and we rarely encounter cheaters like the average player. We could tell them the truth about SweatVPN and how they can save 10% off their subscriptions to the best VPN designed to alleviate the burdens of skill-based matchmaking with inside of Call of Duty and Warzone. By using code HAPA at checkout or using the link down in the description to save 10%, or you can just use the link in the description to check out their Discord or ask any further questions about getting your hands on SweatVPN. Let's get back to having fun on Call of Duty. Get SweatVPN today and remember to use code HAPA at checkout for your 10% off. Let's get back to having fun on Call of Duty. Get SweatVPN today and remember to use code HAPA at checkout. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Mahalo.
Hello. Today we have another banger. And speaking of bangers, my Call of Duty account got banged to rights in that Phantom Overlay detection the other day. Well, guess it's back to peddling dope on the dark web. I'm sure I'll get away with it this time. Yeah, I'm good. Nobody will ever know. Just like y'all had zero clue that when I went from all big streamers cheat to no big streamers cheat, it wasn't because I had started cheating in an attempt to gain entry into the cool kids club. Had you fuckers fooled?